Good morning, once more from Thessaloniki. We were on our way to a bakery because apparently they're very famous for their sweet breakfast, and yeah, we want to try that. And on our way there, we randomly found the Roman Forum of Thessaloniki, which is pretty big. The Romans were doing these massive constructions wherever they would go, and right here you can see the amphitheater, and some of the arches are still there, not a lot. This impressed face of the Roman architecture.
Yeah, the Romans were really big on baths, and that's where they took their baths.
I'm not sure if this is the bath. This is just the
They
forum.
were naked and telling stories to each
Forum.
other.
This is just the forum. The bath, the Roman baths are somewhere close by,
And
but
this,
not right here.
You know, you see this track?
The track, the corridors.
This is where they would do their morning running.
Morning
And
run,
usually it would be like a child leading them.
The ancient forum, the administrative center of ancient Thessaloniki, occupied an area of about 2 hectares in the heart of the city. Its construction began at the end of the 2nd century on the site of an older forum dating from the early imperial times. We got the pastry like 40 minutes ago. Eddie went inside this lovely pastry which is called Yummy Bakery. It's like in the close by around here. We are right now at Aristoteles Square. So basically what you're having here right there, Eddie, what is it?
It's a donut.
It's a donut, yes, it's a donut. Probably in the US donuts look slightly different, but basically it's a donut.
It was traditional Greek, but I think it's just a donut with sugar on it.
So you asked for traditional Greek breakfast pastry stuff, and she gave you a donut and other stuff, which we're gonna soon see. Then we spent around 25 minutes or something to find a parking space, which was one of the worst things that happened this morning, because some people are, going to work around 8, 9, so it was time for everybody to go places, so it was pretty busy in the center. And when I'm saying that we were trying to find a parking space, we were trying to find a space that we can pay for, because there are no such thing as free parking in the center. So you basically pay and you can only stay for up to 4 hours, and even that was really hard to find. And then we parked, got myself a coffee to go with soy milk. Hey, is it good?
It's a donut.
So Eddie saved some of the donut for me, and he is right. It is basically a donut. Has a lot of sugar, a bit too much for my taste.
I'm gonna eat the tart, or whatever this is.
That's some sort of sweet with some filling. What filling is that?
Fruity.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Like, look, I have sugar on my finger. It's like everything is covered in sugar. So you basically just asked for the more traditional and whatever.
Yeah, it's really good, but I think it's like standard kind of.
So this is the other thing. No, good. It's really good. You want some? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's good. Good. It's good. Actually, to be honest, I'm into pastry as well. Eddie is, and I think in our culture in Romania, we also like pastry, like donuts and stuff like that. Maybe not for dessert. I mean, I love it for dessert, but some people don't like it for not for breakfast. Sorry, don't like it for breakfast. But in most countries around here, people also love it for breakfast. I mean, I would always eat a donut, like down for a donut. I think Eddie as well. He's for croissants and donuts, stuff like that, pastry stuff. My mom loves them. Like a lot of people in Romania love them. So.
And they're also fat. Most people in Romania. So.
But no, they're really good. The point I'm trying to make is that they're really good. So, no, these all things are really good, especially if you like sweet stuff. So yeah, definitely go give it a try. Go to a pastry. They're all open at 8 or really early in the morning because a lot of people go for like to-go snack for breakfast. And they also sell like coffee to go or stuff like that.
This is like. She recommended I buy this as well.
I think it's the other way around. The other way. I think it's like that.
My stomach won't know the difference though.
Okay. Ooh.
It's like a muffin top.
It's like a muffin, right?
Top.
It's like a muffin. Mmm. I love this one. Yeah.
Can have it.
It's really good. I like muffin.
Finally got this. This is like bread, I think.
It's bread? We should have started with that one?
Maybe.
It's the other way around. Because it looks like a snail. Can we see it? No, yeah. Thank you.
It's good. It's ready.
But is it sweet? It's sweet. Very good. Good breakfast, Reese. You did good. Yes. So right now we decided that before we go, we're gonna check out really quickly the most famous neighborhood in Thessaloniki, which is Ladadika neighborhood, which is like their old neighborhood. Well, basically it's all old, but this is really old. I'm guessing it's because it's really close to the port, and it's really colorful. The houses have only 2 floors, and right now we stopped in front of a toy store. It's a really cool toy store.
This is really cool. This is a flask that says it says whiskey and adventures.
Yeah.
So if this is your motto growing up. This actually prepares you for a career in the shipyard over here.
So as you can see, a lot of
everything you need on a long voyage. Wow,
this is really cool.
This is like sculpture. Back when toys were toys and they didn't really do anything, they were just toys. You know how you sell toys? You need an influencer. Basically, you just go and you find like a kid that has like a really big mouth, and like you give him a toy and some money, and then you just watch like parents with their kids with their parents just drag their parents into the store and buy them. That's how we bought toys. Like somebody would say, "Oh, did you see that like flying car?" And we were wow, no. And actually it was like a little plastic car with like a little balloon at the end of it, and it didn't really fly, or it did once, like it would like
It worked the first
it would
time.
soar, yeah. But that's how you bought toys.
The store is called Baloo. Yeah,
Like
Wooden
the bear.
Toys Baloo.
Like the very cheap bear.
Yeah. So I think, except for this shop, there are basically a lot of restaurants. Right now they're closed, but restaurants and bars. Also, I have to mention that I've never ever in my life, I think, I've seen such a city full of restaurants and bars everywhere. Like everywhere. Which is really cool if you like going out and, you know, sitting at midnight with a glass of wine and
Whiskey and adventure.
whiskey and adventure, exactly.
So right here, this is a very famous spot. This is actually the 7,333rd most famous bar called Dubliner. Take a look at this. It's bizarrely it's empty right now. But you know, whiskey and adventure. So you know, the people engaging in whiskey and adventure might still be sleeping at 10 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, props for being very original and Irish.
So I think we found one of the most photographed streets. There's another one. I'm looking for it, but I saw this street in some pictures, so obviously I had to take a picture here. Eddie, my good man, best friend and photographer, as always, is trying his best. So if you don't like the picture, just blame him. So right now most of the restaurants and bar around here are closed, but I think this is the place to be if you're coming here for a night out. Have some fun with your friends, looking for cool bars. Obviously there are bars all over Thessaloniki, but especially here in this district. I think it's quite full in the evenings, so check it out.
The Roach House.
Hello, we made it back to the city in Thessaloniki, and because it's so hot, I feel like my head is gonna explode. Anyhow, found a tree. So we decided to visit the Byzantine Culture Museum of Byzantine Culture, which basically will explain a lot of this city's history, first settlement, so on. So basically we just want to find out how was this built in the first place, who built it, stuff like that. There are a lot of museums in Thessaloniki if you're into history and other such things. Somebody does not enjoy the weather, so that's why we are doing the museum today. Basically you still need a mask, wash your hands, stay 2 meters apart from other people.
I can wear a mask in this way.
Yeah, well, luckily the museum is inside. Yeah, and look here, it says that somebody's gonna spray us with something. I hope it's just water.
Byzantine dust.
Byzantine dust.
The museum's permanent exhibition spreads over 3,000 square meters and displays aspects of the Byzantine and post-Byzantine culture. The original artifacts come mainly from Thessaloniki, the most important city of the empire after Constantinople, but also from the wider area of Macedonia. The museum's display is organized into general themes and according to the established periods of Byzantine and post-Byzantine art and history. Only 3,190 items are on display from the museum's collection of over 46,000 artifacts, which are artworks dated from the 2nd to the 20th century. Wall paintings, mosaics, icons, marble architectural elements, detached early Christian tombs with their wall paintings, liturgical vessels, personal ornaments, but also humble everyday artifacts and tools for professionals are presented not only as artworks but also stand as testimony of the culture that created them and of the human society that used them. Visitors will also find the related information on all exhibits near the items.
So here we are in Thessaloniki's old town in the city center. We are just going for a walk on the waterfront. Apparently a lot of people do the same. It's quite a popular thing to do. during the evening, but I want to show you the sunset. So basically, this is one of the main things to do for free in Thessaloniki. Is just to come here for a nice walk on the waterfront and watch a sunset together with your friends and family and boyfriend and girlfriend and whatever. With Eddie. I'm here with Eddie. Eddie is really excited as well, but as you can see from his face, he's also very hungry. So I promised him a vegan souvlaki and a vegan gyros. Or how is it called?
It's not called shawarma.
Yeah, it's not called shawarma. So I found a really cool restaurant really close by. I just wanted to make sure that I will see the sunset. Every now and then you can see this is basically a short cruise you can do around the waterfront. It's like 30 minutes or so. They have a bar and restaurant, maybe just a bar, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's a fun thing to do. And I think it's quite affordable, so they do it multiple times a day. After some intense searching on the internet for the best vegan gyros in town, we decided to try this place, which is called Roots, vegetarian vegan place. So they have a vegan gyros. Is that how you pronounce it? Gyros? I think so. I hope so. And probably we'll both get the same thing. And oh, I also realized that it's so hot here. They always bring you water, free water, when you sit down. Doesn't matter if you just order like coffee or food or just coffee, they always bring you water. So I really like that because it's so hot. I could literally just drink water non-stop. So yeah, thank you. So our vegan gyros is here. Somebody's already digging in. He was super hungry and that was basically his only desire for today, to have vegan gyros, and we found it and this is it. It looks really yummy. You cannot really tell it's not real. It's just vegan and it looks so yummy. I was not expecting it to look so good actually. So yeah, talk to you later. What are you doing? What you doing?
I'm eating your food.
So basically you're making sure there's nothing left in my plate. This is how much you love it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have something there, yeah. Don't waste a bit of it. So
There are people starving out there.
how was it?
It was really good. It was just like real gyros. See, it's touchy.
Would you eat another one?
I would eat another one right now.
Okay.